In our last video, we explored how rescue brings joy and rules maintain that joy. God rescued the Israelites from slavery and he gave them the Ten Commandments to maintain that joy that they discovered from being rescued. And we acknowledge that Jesus rescues us from sin and condemnation, which brings joy into our life, and then he does give us rules to maintain that joy. His rules are really, really simple. Matthew 22 basically is summed up this way: love God, love people. Now, Jesus gives us some direction on how we're to carry out the second half of those rules, meaning the love people part. And this is Matthew 22:39. And the second is like it, Jesus says, love your neighbor as yourself. Now, sometimes I think we can get this love your neighbor as yourself thing a little bit mixed up. And what I mean by that is this. This isn't meaning that we must love ourselves first, that I get what I need first before anybody else, before I can even invest in anybody else. I mean, that's a little bit of a twisted idea of love, because love is always about reaching out, not turning in. Nor is Jesus talking about like just simple self-care, although that's helpful, but that's not what he's talking about here specifically. Here, to love your neighbor like yourself means to look out for their interests just like you look out for your own. And that's a pretty tall order when you think about it, because you are really concerned with you, just like I am really concerned with me. And to show you how deep that runs in your life and how far of an extent that will go, the next time you look at a photograph of you or a picture of you with other people in it, like a group photo, I promise you, you're going to be the first person you look for. First. So this idea of looking out for others' interests may not be so easy when I realize looking at myself in a photograph, looking at my interests, that's something insignificant. So to actually make a difference in somebody's life may be a little harder than I thought it was. So today I'm challenging myself and I'm challenging you as well to slow down and to look around you. To love another as yourself is to see another person, not just yourself. And what I mean by that is this: to see what your coworker is going through, to see what your children may be wrestling with, to see the clerk at Target, maybe their life's in trouble, or to see the burden and the weight that your parents may be carrying. But don't just see it, then to do something about it. This is the loving your neighbor as yourself part. It's a kind word. Maybe it's a simple gift, or at least a listening ear. You see, this is an investment of your time, your resources, and your effort for another is loving your neighbor as yourself. So, make a difference today. And not only will you spread joy to the people around you, but you'll also maintain that joy that Jesus has instilled deep in your life when he rescued you from sin. Be quick to see the people around you. Love your neighbor as yourself, and you will continue to discover joy in new ways each and every day.